Thirdly, the husbands were given in marriage to lead the home. Now, this doesn't mean in their headship that their headship is bossy, bullheaded, and king-like with a scepter on a throne, dishing out orders. As the head of the home, the husbands have been charged with leading, loving, protecting, defending, feeding, knowing, guarding the flock to whom they've been charged to care for. That's their charge, that's their role, which means they take initiative and responsibility to care for things that might not at first blush be their problem or their responsibility. In other words, if Sharon came to me and said, hey babe, I have a problem, guess what? That's my problem. If she's hurt, that's my hurt. If she has an issue, that's my issue, because I make it my issue because we're one. I do not say as the head, if she came to me, honey, I have a problem with this, babe, it's none of my business. Deal with it on your own. I don't say that. That's not what a head says, because we're one. And so I take initiative to take responsibility for her problems because they're my problems. Same with my kids. My kids don't have problems on their own. Their problems are my problems. And in so doing, I show them what it's like to be Jesus. Because Jesus, as the perfect head of the church, took responsibility for sin and problems that were not his, like your sin and mine. And he took those on his shoulders, and he went to the cross, and he paid the penalty or the wage for those sin, and receiving in his body the wrath of God that you deserve. And he said, I will take responsibility for the sin of my bride, even at the cost of my own life. And that becomes the example for us as men to follow. So too, the wife then is created by God to be the helpmate for her husband. This is not a demeaning role. This is a role that demands great care and responsibility and effort and competence, which means that men have great weaknesses in areas that women have great strengths. And women have weaknesses in ways that men have strengths. Therefore, men and women's weaknesses and strengths are to function together in the oneness of marriage in a complementary way. So that wives are helping and supporting and loving and serving and complementing all of the weaknesses of their husband that are many. And the husband is taking initiative to lead, serve, bless, oversee, protect, provide, and defend for her. You see the nature of that beautiful complementary relationship? That's God's design and intention for marriage.